2, 1. We are back on Taking Care of Business on Koerner Radio, News Talk 1180, 1230 KGEO, and 1410 KERI. So you were saying this is going to be the only, Kevin Burton, this is going to be the only hospital-based cancer center in Kern County?
It's the only comprehensive hospital-based cancer center in Kern County, and that meaning is that our hospital will have the radiation oncology in the center, plus the medical oncology and an outpatient surgery center as well. The other thing that this hospital, that our cancer center is going to bring, that we've heard from a lot of interviews, our late Wendy Wayne, who just passed away, was our project manager. We went and traveled to a number of cancer centers, and she interviewed several patients, family members, and also chief oncologists, and figure out what was the best practices we could bring back to our cancer center. Mm-hmm. And we are going to have an alternative section also to our cancer center, and that's going to be, we're going to have yoga, we're going to have massage therapy for the patients, we're also going to have acupuncture for the patients, and then other herbs and things for the patients, but it's an alternative side to cancer care. And there is folks who would rather do that than go to the medicine type, or they do both. Mm-hmm. And so we want to bring that to our community.
So what's the projected opening date for this, Kevin?
Projected opening date is going to be December 9th is what we're pushing for right now. And it's coming along really well right now. We should hopefully have some equipment coming in sometime in September, which is going to be our linear accelerators from Varian. There are new radiation machines that are being built by BMW, and they're put together up in Varian in San Francisco. They are the state-of-the-art, called TrueBeam, and it'll be the only ones here in Kern County. We know there is one down in Beverly Hills Cancer Center, and there's one up at Stanford. We're very excited about bringing the most state-of-the-art equipment and physicians to this cancer center and to our community. We need it.
Now, is this considered a part of the hospital itself or totally independent?
No, this is all part of the hospital. Our overall plan is we have a 5, 10, 15-year build-out. This is something that we've looked into, that we were seeing over 800 patients a year in our hospital. We noticed that in our research that cancer cases are higher in Kern County than any other county in California for head and neck cancer, prostate, colorectal cancer, lung cancer, and breast cancer. That also was fed through MD Anderson. Their research came up the same way. We're going to see cancer cases doubling over the next 10 years. We noticed that we wouldn't have enough facilities to handle those cases, and San Joaquin Community Hospital saw the need in this community, and we stepped forward, and we're going forward with this, and we need to have this.
Well, Kern County, I understand, is the leader in cancer cases in the state of California, so it's really good you're going to have this.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that, do you know?
No, I don't know. If I did, I would be probably rich. But you have a contract. The hospital has a contract with Kaiser Permanente.
Yes.
And I guess that's been a great contract for you guys, and they're the largest provider of health care in this area. Will you also accept contracts from like Gem Care or Bakersfield Family Medical Center? Or do they send patients to San Joaquin Hospital?
I couldn't answer that because that would have to come from one of our top execs at the hospital, but I know that we do see patients from a variety of different insurance carriers that come through the hospital, and obviously Kaiser will be tied in very tightly with our cancer center as well. And
it's a blessing for Kaiser Permanente then.
Yes, it is.
And their clients.
It is, and
definitely.
but this cancer center really is a need for this community, and we want to make sure that this cancer center, I can tell you, was designed around the patient experience and the family. We didn't just come up with a plan and built a building. We literally interviewed several patients to figure out what was missing when they were being treated, what would have made a difference. And when you walk in this cancer center, you're going to valet park. You valet park, they're going to open a door for you. You're going to walk inside this cancer center. You're going to have running water coming down the second floor, down to the bottom floor, music, a lot of nature feel inside the cancer center, and it's going to be a great flow. And I tell you what, the resource library that we have on the first floor, we're going to have a boutique on the second floor for the women to go up there and purchase hair pieces or a variety of different prosthetics that they might want. But it's really gonna capture every piece of what a patient and family go through.
Now, I understand your hospital is also a non-union hospital or a non-profit hospital, I guess is what it is.
Yeah, we're a not-for-profit hospital, and yes, we are a non-union hospital, yes, organization.
Our in-studio guest, Kevin Burton, president of the San Joaquin Hospital Foundation.
So, Kevin, that's a pretty expensive venture that you're putting together. Where are all the dollars coming from?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Clay. We have the hospital is funding 90% of the overall project, almost $40 million, and there is a $5 million gap. And we started with our employees for them to step forward to give to this great need and to this great cause for not just them but for our community. And in 6 weeks, starting last September, 6-week campaign inside our hospital, our employees gave $514,000.
Wow.
You guys, 77% of our employees stepped up and gave, and most of that was over a 1-year period. We started from the top, the CEO, and we went all the way down to all the employees. And I tell you what, it was overwhelming. And from there, it was easy for me to go out and meet with the community and businesses and individual leaders to say, this is what we did in our hospital. They believe in it. I believe in it. I've given personally, my wife and I have. We would love to have you on board. And I tell you what, Dr. Don Cornforth came up with $1 million to kind of kick off the campaign. I have met with several business owners, Advanced Industrial Services, an oil company here in town, industrial company here in town, Leslie Knox, stepped up and gave a $500,000 check to name the radiation center. Brad and Liz Peters, who own San Joaquin Drill Bit, came forward and they pledged the $500,000 to name the medical oncology. We've had several individuals and companies come forward from everything from $100 up to several $1,000s, and every amount helps. And right now we're at $3.6 million of our $5 million goal as of September to date. And we are still going forward. We are looking for more opportunities. If anybody is interested in wanting to donate to this cancer center,
Sure. And how do they contact you for a donation?
We would love, if anybody is interested, please contact the San Joaquin Community Hospital Foundation at 661-869-6570. Be more than happy to do a brief on the overall cancer center itself, and then do a site tour. We can do site tours. We do hard hat tours. I do 2 or 3 a week, and would love to have you come on out.
How about a website? Have you got a website?
We do. It's www.sjchgiving.com.
And that phone number again is 661-869-6570. And
Yes.
the website again?
The website is www.sjchgiving.com.
Okay, now we've got about a minute left. Tell us a little bit about Kevin.
Well, Kevin,
That's
let's
enough.
see. Thanks, Clay. Yeah, Clay and I go back about 14 years, so I guess I can take it.
Yeah. You and I
Thanks,
should get our
thanks,
medals.
Marty. Yeah, you and I
should
need
get our
to
medals
talk
pretty
after,
soon.
We should talk afterwards. But no, I have been here at the hospital for the last little almost 2.5 years. I was at Young Wooldridge Law Firm prior to this as the Director of Public Relations and Marketing.
You were an attorney?
No, I was strictly marketing public relations for their firm.
You can stay.
I can stay. Thank you. How I really got interested in what I was doing here at the hospital is I was asked to be the co-chair for the Grossman Burn Center when I was at the firm. I was on the founding board of directors for San Joaquin Community Hospital Foundation, and I just saw the direction they were going. I was a paramedic years ago, so I've been associated with the hospital for about 20-25 years. And I tell you what, being able to go from what I'm doing here today is truly a calling, and I am truly blessed to be where I'm at today.
Fantastic.
Here at San Joaquin Hospital.
Well, Kevin, you guys are doing a fantastic job, and we really, really appreciate you taking the time to come in. And any time you need us to, talk about something that you guys have going on, please let us know.
Oh, thank you so much, Marty. I appreciate it. And Clay, I love you. I do. Your smiling face, baby. I think about it. Oh, goodness gracious.
Best of luck, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for having us here.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon. We'll be back in a moment on Taking Care of Business on Koerner Radio. News Talk 1180.